Orara George Bwakuma, a member of the Law Society of Kenya, Southwest Branch. We are really happy and appreciate the presence of the Secretary General of the party of ODM, who is also a senior advocate, who has come in solidarity with the call for standing with the judiciary, which is under siege from the executive. From this end of the country, or this end of our branch, Southwest, we say that the rule of law must be sustained in this country. Kenya is a constitutional democracy, and the three arms of government, executive, legislature, and judiciary, must be allowed to perform their duties as entailed and provided for in the Constitution. This morning, we appreciate the presence of Senior Advocate Sifuna in our branch to stand with us and the rest of the advocates in the country on issues of the presidency or the executive trying to malign or put the judiciary under siege. Thank you.
Kerosi Ondieki, advocate. I'm also the chairman of ODM. We have been to the police station to protest the insecurity in Kisii, and we saw it fit that we should also come to court here to stand with the judiciary. Judiciary is an independent arm of the government, and it should be respected. The president, our own president, William Samoei Ruto, should respect the rule of law, should respect the judiciary, and should respect the independent arms of the government. Failure to do so, we will live in a country where there is anarchy. Article 4, Article 3, and even Article 1 of the Constitution is very clear, and Article 10, that the president is supposed to follow the law, to rule this country by the rule of law and nothing else. So we demand that he stops what he's doing, make sure that the judiciary is independent as we go on. So now I want to ask our SG, who is also an advocate, to also say something.
Chairperson and members of the Southwest branch of the Law Society of Kenya. I want to now speak in my capacity as an advocate of the High Court of Kenya, fully paid up and registered, and also a former member of the Council of the Law Society of Kenya. It is coincidence that I happen to be in Kisii today on a day when the Law Society has decided that it is going to call out all Kenyans of goodwill to come and stand against a nascent dictatorship that we are seeing in our country. One of the things that we want to make very clear is that even though William Ruto managed to muscle himself into power, and he has managed so far to emasculate other independent organs of the state, including parliament, the judiciary is going to be the last stand for the people of Kenya. You have seen the difference with which we have been treated at the gate of the courts and at the gates of the police, which tells you that whenever everything else fails, it is only the courts that can provide refuge to us. Yes. So all these unwarranted and unsubstantiated claims of corruption within the judiciary, William Ruto knows very well that he has the instruments of state. If any judge has committed any corruption anywhere in this country, he should avail that evidence to the necessary investigative authorities. Let him show the evidence. Let these judges be disciplined in accordance with the law. But for you to continue maligning good judges, there are people sitting in the courts, even here in Kisii, listening to cases. They are dedicated judicial officers. What do you think it does to their psyche every day when they are being accused of things that they have not done? If there is any person who has engaged in corruption within the judiciary, it is incumbent upon the person making that accusation to present evidence to show that this person is a rotten apple and should be removed from the system. William Ruto, because he's still a village president, he thinks that when he speaks, he's only speaking to Kalenjins. He should understand that the words of a president anywhere in this world reverberate across the globe. Even those investors he was running around the globe pretending he's going to look for jobs for young people and for companies to come and invest. Which investor will come to invest in a country which he knows? The own president of that country is saying that our courts are corrupt, that he will not respect court orders. So in fact, if General Motors come and put up a plant here in Kisii, then they have a dispute with government over, say, KRA taxes. And KRA is told not to deduct those taxes. William Ruto is saying he will not respect that court order. Which investor will put the investment here? So we want to say categorically that we have come from a very difficult place as a country. We used to be in a time when you would not even talk the way we are talking here. We would already be in the cells right now. We are saying because our fathers fought for the freedoms that we enjoy today, blood was spilled and sweat was spilled, we as a young generation will not allow this country to go back there. Kama itakuwa ni mbaya, wacha ikuwe mbaya, lakini kila mtu lazima aheshimu zile hasisi za kiserikali ya kwamba mahakama iwachiliwe ifanye kazi yake, bunge liwachiliwe lifanye kazi yake, na Ruto afanye kazi yake. Sio kila siku kudanganya wananchi tu. Wacha uongo sasa uanze kazi. Uongo imetosha. Ama namna gani? Si ndio? Asante. Asante.